Hi, I'm King 5 Meteorologist Rich Marriott. Another cold morning out there. Temperatures again today, we're down in the mid-teens to low to mid-20s, which is really cold for Puget Sound. We do have a lot of sunshine out there, but it's not going to warm us up a whole lot. We might pick up a couple degrees over yesterday when we were in the mid to upper 30s. I think today we might edge our way into the low 40s in spots from about Everett southward, but still over 10 degrees below normal for our high temperatures. But things will be changing as we head on towards the weekend, and see a good looking day out there if you're dressed for it anyway. And we are going to be looking for things to start to warm up a little bit as we head into the next few days overall. Take a look at the countdown to spring to give us all a little bit of hope. 36 days until the spring equinox, so that's definitely good news for us. And take a look at the low temperatures today. See that 22 degree reading there at the airport, down to 24 in Bremerton. Shelton checked in at 16. 14 degrees in Olympia, and that was their low yesterday, which broke their old record of 18. 25 was the low there in Everett. Out towards the Cascades, though, check out the low temperatures there. 6 degrees. This is at the pass level. 8 degrees at Snoqualmie. 14 degrees there at Paradise. And I was checking earlier this morning the top of Crystal at about 6,800 feet. They had wind gusts to 40 miles per hour, a temperature of 7 degrees, which worked out to about minus 19 or minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit for the wind chill. Really, really cold at the top of those mountains out there. So dress accordingly if you're headed up to do some skiing or snowboarding or snowmobiling. Checking the Bellingham Tower Cam, lots of sunshine, like I said, but we're not going to warm it up very much. A pretty day to be out and about, though, if you're dressed to be out in the cold, and just a little bit of a breeze most places, though. We are looking for the winds to pick up as we head towards this afternoon along the Cascade foothills. So you have a system that's going to start moving into Oregon, it looks like, as we head towards later today, and the low pressure with that is going to start to pull those cold winds out of eastern Washington that are going to come down the west slopes of the Cascades, give us gusty winds with some low wind chills tomorrow morning, and could give us some spotty power outages as well. So overall, first alert for today through about 1 o'clock tomorrow, it looks like, and we may extend that into early Friday because we could see a mix of rain and snow moving in for later Thursday into Friday. And you can see we have the first alert in place until 1 p.m. Thursday. Another cold night tonight, and those gusty foothill winds overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning are the cause for that, and basically applies to all the lowlands of around western Washington, and now it is extended to the Cascade Crest for all the west slopes of the Cascades. Take a look at the Weather Service. They have a cold weather advisory out through noon tomorrow for that cold temperatures, especially during the morning hours, and cold wind chills. And they also have a wind advisory out for basically for the foothills of the Cascades from Snohomish County northward to Snohomish County southward to Pierce County until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And again, those winds could give us some very cold wind chills as we head towards tomorrow morning. Take a look at the Olympia Tower Cam. You can see we've got plenty of sunshine down there, and we should start to see that chance of a little bit of wet snow or mixed rain and snow headed their way as we head towards the overnight hours tomorrow night. And then we could see some accumulations of around an inch possibly as we head towards overnight Thursday night into early Friday. Doesn't look like it should be a major problem at this point, but some places might get a little bit more, especially near the Hood Canal. Take a look at the computer model output. Now, this is from 5 a.m. tomorrow on through into Friday, and you can see as we put that into motion, you can see by the time we get to about 7 o'clock in the evening, we're starting to see that snow kind of edge its way northward. But you see the quantities in the lowlands generally fairly low. We're looking at trace amounts or possibly around an inch or so, and you will see more over towards the Hood Canal probably, and above about 500 to 1,000 feet. And you see that kind of fills in as we head towards Friday morning, and then heads a little farther to the north as we head into late Friday morning and early Friday afternoon. But it should clear out to some sunshine by later Friday, and that might melt a little bit of that off before we head into the weekend. If you're headed up to the passes, Snoqualmie Pass looking pretty good, but as I said, cold temperatures up there. Those highs this afternoon struggling to get into the low 20s, and with the wind chill much chillier than that. And across Stevens Pass looking at about the same thing, but another 1,000 feet of elevation, much colder with daytime highs only in the mid-teens. Checking our extended forecast. So today, sunny and cold, highs mostly in the upper 30s and low 40s. For tomorrow, we're going to be looking for those gusty winds, actually later this afternoon on into tomorrow morning. Gusty winds down the Cascade foothills. Could see wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour, so possibility of some power outages and very cold wind chills again tomorrow morning, though most spots should be a few degrees warmer than they have been for the last couple of days. It does look like we will see that chance of wet snow or mixed snow and rain moving in as we head towards later in the afternoon onto the overnight hours on Thursday. That should wrap up during the morning on Friday. And again, accumulations generally around an inch of wet snow, though some places might get an inch or two, especially over towards the Hood Canal. We'll look for temperatures on Thursday only in the mid to upper 30s, but getting to the upper 30s and low 40s on Friday as those skies clear to a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon for Valentine's Day. As we head into Saturday, it looks like we'll see increasing rain moving in the afternoon. Again, that might start as a little bit of wet snow around the Hood Canal, but should turn into rain during the course of the afternoon and evening. Looks like a wet day Sunday with rain. Temperatures over the weekend warming into the mid 40s. Showers and sun breaks for Monday, and then a few showers around Tuesday, and we may see some more rain moving in late Tuesday into Wednesday. It does look like those temperatures are going to stay warm, though, as we move through the week next week, with high temperatures pushing up into the low to mid 50s, it looks like, as we head on towards next week, which will be a pleasant change. We haven't had temperatures back in the 50s since back in January, for that matter. It's been well below normal through most of the month of February to this point. So definitely switching back a little bit closer to the more expected weather for this time of the year, basically rain and 50 degrees, which I think will be welcomed by most folks.